got a head start on the air ride, but hopefully we'll get it in this video and take this thing for a test drive in a little bit. So I'm gonna keep trying to knock this out and see how far we get. I've never done it before, so I guess stay tuned. So I got all the air lines halfway put together, and the air ride and stuff. I just want to make sure it's going to work. So it's not finished. It's just kind of thrown together right now. But I got to put the shocks on and the limit straps, put some fluid in the rear end. Going to make sure the compressor works, and I gotta set up the leveling valve, put the drive shaft in, and we're gonna take this thing for a spin. Welding the brackets for the shocks, upper and lower. Got those tacked in and welded up. Just kind of having troubles getting the one lined up, as you can see on the time lapse, but got those welded, and I'll probably test fit the shocks tomorrow. It's getting kind of late, and I gotta get up at 3 o'clock in the morning to go to work, so probably gonna call it a night for tonight. I got those done though, and I need to wire wheel them still, but yeah, I'll test fit the shocks tomorrow when I get off work. So these bad boys here, and the limit straps are gonna be bolted right up to the shocks. So yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. see, there's a lot of dust on this thing. I bought it for my 2015 Duramax, like right when I bought it, which I've had it for like almost, I'm guessing 4 years now. But yeah, finally getting to use it, because it hasn't made it on that truck. So slap her on here. How to make it look a little better down in there. I got everything like halfway put together, so I'm gonna take it out for a test drive real quick and see how it does, I guess. So probably not very far, and hopefully I'll have a camera in the truck. Hopefully I can set it up somewhere and, you know, so you guys can see. But yeah, we're not gonna go very far, so we'll see how it does. All right, so just the other day, you saw me take the transmission cooler off and put the lines up a little bit. And I think I'm gonna cut these frame horns off, I guess, because I wanna make this front end. I'm not gonna run a bumper. I'm just gonna make it flush to like this panel here, all the way over to the other one. I mean, I think that's what I kind of want to do. Just kind of make it basically a front end roll pan basically. But yeah, so I'm gonna clean up all this stuff off of here and make that smooth and make me a patch panel. That's the plan, at least. We'll see how it goes. So I think that'll look a little cleaner than a big bulky bumper, you know, like what came on it. Didn't really like those very much. So I'm gonna patch that in there, but I think first I'm gonna actually mount up my transmission cooler, or figure out where I'm gonna mount it. I really want to go up in here somewhere, just so you don't, I mean, obviously it was just baling wired up here in the front before, but just for then. But I definitely want it like up in here somewhere, so we'll get started on that and see how it goes. And got a English wheel kit, but I'm gonna try to use that. I've never used one before, but this is the front basically roll pan section for the front, right in here. because I don't want to run a bumper. So I'm just going to use that, and obviously I got to put my transmission cooler up there too. But I'm going to try using this English wheel. I mean, I've just watched on YouTube how to use it, so it's going to be a lot of trial and error. But I got to, you know, curve this. Then I have a little brake that's going to come down the from the bottom. So try to test this out and see how it does. Section kind of halfway done. You can see in earlier videos that, you know, it was just a open hole from the frame rails coming through, and the transmission cooler was just hanging out here. I tucked it up underneath there, you can't really tell, but then got that patch, so that looks a hell of a lot better. All right, so I quickly just kind of played around with the TIG a little bit, and I came up with this. This is just a pie cut downpipe flange deal, but this is gonna be a Starmat exhaust on the old truck. So that's 3-inch, which has to go all the way up to 5-inch. So I'm gonna have a couple of transitions, but the exhaust, I mean, obviously it's gotta come from the downpipe. It's gonna go over all this and through the bedside there. I need to tidy up those cables still, but it's gonna go through the bedside with the teardrop tip, I guess you want to call it. But it is right here, in here. So it's 5-inch. So it's gonna be going from that 3-inch downpipe flange to all the way up to 5-inch. So, and it's gonna be dumped right behind the cab through the bedside. So yeah, that was the first time ever doing pie cuts, so not terrible for the first time, but hopefully the rest of them will turn out a little better, because I got a lot more to do. So yeah, probably gonna call it a night for tonight and pick up in the morning, and we'll see you guys then. it's a 1950 something Ford grain truck. Actually, I'm not even sure what year it is, but I know it's 50s. But I got my buddy's trailer, and we're gonna try to load it up and get it home and see how nice it is. I've only seen it from the road, so I don't know really anything about it really. So yeah, we'll get this thing loaded up and take a look at it. So it's a 1954 F600. It's in actually really good shape, but my dad saw it on the side of the highway. It's been for sale for, I bet, probably over a year now. But yeah, I'm really kind of impressed with it, really. It's in really good shape. Interior, kind of seen a few mice in its day, but yeah, not in bad shape as it doesn't shut. So, but yeah, I think it's a pretty good buy. But yeah, we'll get started back up on the exhaust. Alright, so I got home from work and started welding up that front section of the exhaust. And really it turned out pretty damn good. But I did run out of argon, so I'm going to have to get something more tomorrow. But yeah, and it's getting late tonight, so I'll pick up after work tomorrow afternoon. So done. It's obviously sitting there, but I got the brackets or the hangers, I guess, done, and all the way up to the downpipe, completely done. So that's checked off the list. The next thing is putting that gooseneck plate cover, basically, getting that all tacked in and done. Then the bed floor, which is sitting here on the floor, and my lumber over there, which is red cedar. Hopefully it's a good species to use, but I don't know. I'm not big into the woodworking, so hopefully it'll work out all right. But this is gonna be the end of this video, so stay tuned for the bed floor going in the next one. So thank you guys for watching, and stay tuned.